Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Sharx Indoor Vipsella SCNC2700 network security camera. I recently purchased the Sharx Outdoor SCNC3605 security camera and have met all my requirements so well that I decided to order and give this indoor model a try. I had some very specific requirements that I was looking for, so let's start by taking a look at those first. First, I needed this camera to be wireless. This camera claims it can do wired or wireless. Second, I needed functionality independent of any computer. In other words, I did not want this camera to be dependent on a camera for video recording. And it has an SD, a built-in SD card slot that we'll take a look at later. Third, I needed night vision. I have a small puppy that I would like to look at night when the lights are completely off. So we are going to test that as well. Fourth, I needed motion detection. I wanted to be able to set this camera up so that if there was motion, I could set it up to have it alert me via email or to an MMS message right to my phone with picture support. I also did not want to pay any monthly fee for this service or for this functionality. And I needed live video accessible from any remote computer when I'm at work or from my phone when I'm out and about. Last but not least, I also needed an easy setup. Okay, so let's take a look to see what is all included inside the SCNC2700. First, you have the camera itself. It's really got a nice solid feel to it. You can see there's the lens on the side there. Here's the place for the micro SD card, which we can record right to the camera with. And then if we turn it around, it's got a slot for a tripod mount, speaker, an Ethernet jack, and power adapter, of course, for us to plug it in with. And at the top, if we want to go wireless, we can unscrew this red cap and we can screw the antenna right into it for our wireless home network, which we will be demonstrating later on and showing its usefulness. So far, this camera seems very much like the outdoor camera, except shaped differently for it to be used indoor. There you can see on the right hand side is the mounting stand, and we've got the network cable and power adapter, and let's take a look to see how easily this gets connected. So the antenna screws right on, very easy, nice snug fit. And we take the mounting bracket and that attaches, as you can see, very easily to the back of the camera. Basically takes about 15 seconds to put together here. And you can see it's got a flexible, adjustable arm so you can position it very easily at any angle in any direction. It's really a nice piece of equipment. There you go on the back. You can tighten it or loosen it. And it's very, very easy to operate and set up physically. So far I'm very pleased with the physical characteristics of this camera. It seems like it's going to do a good job no matter where I put it or how I place it to monitor anything that I need to monitor. So let's go ahead and plug this in and let's take a look at the software configuration and see how it works with the various options. This camera is ready to go, so we'll go ahead and plug it in and we'll log in and take a look. Okay guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the Sharx Security Management Console that you can browse to from any computer. When you browse to it, you are presented first with two buttons, an enter button and a settings button. Let's go ahead and click on the settings button. When you click on the settings button, you are taken to a screen that allows you to run through a wizard, view your system setup, or you can actually reboot the camera itself if you ever find the need. You can also go through the camera setup settings manually, which I prefer because it's so easy, and you can see the various settings here. First, you can adjust the image mirror, so if you have a need to mount the camera or place the camera upside down, you can actually flip the picture horizontally or vertically. Then you'll notice that there is a setting for moonlight mode. This is great if you need to view the camera in a darkened room, which we will demonstrate a little later on. There's also a setting to turn the power LED indicator on or off so that you can hide or display when the camera is powered on. There's also some other settings such as frames per second that you can choose to display or not display when you're looking at the video. And then there's a setting for a microphone which allows you to dial in to listen to any audio or record any audio along with your video. You will see there's also a stream setup that is highly customizable. You've got not just one stream, but 3 streams. You have a primary stream that you can configure, a secondary stream, and then a mobile stream. Now, I chose to leave these defaults as they are on the outdoor camera, and likely I will also leave these settings the exact same on the indoor model. I feel like these are adjusted out of the box correctly right from the factory, but if there's ever a need to adjust them, you can go right into these settings and adjust them very easily. And you can see the primary stream is set for an image size of 640 by 480, which is great for high quality and most of my needs. Over here on the on-screen display setup, you can actually choose to display the date and time in your video recording, or you can disable that if necessary. If you want, you can also display an optional text along with the date and time, such as the camera number, model number, or some other setting that you choose to wish for video surveillance. Over here, you basically have your basic network settings. You can configure your wireless network, which I have already done, and that is very easy to do. You can configure your IP address. Optionally, there's a dynamic DNS setup that allows you to specify a remote host name to noip.com or dynamicdns.org, and this allows you to access your camera remotely if you do not have a static IP address, and it makes it really, really simple. Additionally, there's UPnP set up for your router that supports it. If we look at the alarm settings, we can set up motion detection. We can do a schedule setup where we say record only during certain times. So if, for example, you want to record your kids coming home from school at a certain time and you want to view them entering in, you can record that and then view the footage later. You can also choose to send the video through email, FTP, or do an HTTP post. There's additional settings for FTP server, email server, and web server settings here. Here with your storage, you can turn on a feature that allows you to record right to your SD card, or if you're technical and you know how, you can actually set this to record right to one of your computers or your router if it supports network access storage. You can also remotely FTP files to a server and a directory of your choosing. And what's great about this feature is if, for example, you're using this camera to protect you from a burglary, you can actually have the video footage automatically sent off-site so that you have the evidence should you ever need it. That's a quick overview of the network security setup. As you can see, it's very easy, it's got a very nice interface, and it's highly configurable. Okay, so let's take a look at some sample video. In this clip, I pointed the indoor Sharx SCN2700 out the window, and it sent an alert to my text phone with a picture of the UPS man walking up to my driveway. As soon as I got the alert, I went out there and picked up the package and brought it inside. As you can see, I also wanted to go back and view the video footage, and I was able to quickly do so by logging out of the web interface and downloading the video right from the SD card that I put inside the camera. This is superb for letting me know that someone has delivered a package to my house without ringing the doorbell. Okay, let's do a quick demo of what the camera looks like with the lights on and the lights off. As soon as you turn the lights off, you will see the camera automatically turns on its infrared capability, and you can see the images just as clearly. You turn the lights back on and the infrared automatically adjusts and turns off. In conclusion, the Sharx Network Security Camera SCNC2700 indoor model has overall excellent night and daytime video quality. It has an excellent recording and alerting capability. It has the ability to view live footage from any smartphone or computer very easily without any monthly fees. A built-in DVR capability with the optional SD card that you can put into the camera. Remote audio monitoring. Solid hardware. This camera is really built well. It's got excellent wireless range. It's very easy setup to configure. Thank you very much. This is my review of the Sharx SCNC2700 network camera.